Hey guys, so I thought I'd try something new and feature my fiance on the channel for the first time.
Hi everyone.
So basically, I won a box of Darkwing Blast that we're going to open as part of this video. And so for a first part, I will just provide my quick deck list update, the Spright list that people were asking about. And then after that, we'll do this pack opening challenge where essentially whoever pulls better will buy the other person dinner. That way we both win. So yeah, if you're interested in just only the box opening, feel free to skip to the video. We'll put the timestamps down below. But for now, let's just get to the list. Alright, so for that super quick deck list update, the Spright ratio is still the same as the last week's one. I really like 2 red, 2 carrot. I just like that ratio. A lot of people just play one of each though. So we have the 3 starters, that's the same as well, and standard. Nothing worth mentioning here other than the swap frogs. I might consider just playing only 2. The nimble package, standard, not much to say there. For the spring package, Ash, I think is something I should probably consider swapping with something else. If you watch my YCS top cut breakdown videos of the most played hand traps and staples, this has been declining in play the last like 2-3 months or so. I've just been in the habit of playing Ash, and I'm sure a lot of you are as well, and that's why I'm playing right now. These are the new additions of the bestial cards. I think this is probably the standard ratio for now in terms of if you're only running it as a small package, which is the 2 magnet nuts and the Druid's Worm. So basically they're all like kind of DD Crows, except they're going to give you a really big body in 2500. This one will search you the Druid's Worm, and then this one can actually like send a special summon monster if it goes to the graveyard. So that's kind of nice, especially let's say in combination with like Nibiru or something. You can just get rid of your opponent's token, as well as 3 imperms as my hand traps. And so one thing to note, of course, Kashtira Fenrir is also something to consider. I honestly can't justify the price point right now, especially if you're trying to play that at 3. I have been testing it online. I think it's certainly a good card. Is it mandatory in Spright? Definitely not, and you can't really say that for a lot of decks. So you know what, if you have it, certainly give it a go. But if you're not, and you're not sure if you should fork the money over it, I mean, you know, realistically, I'm not going to do that at this point, because this deck is very, very strong. So the spell, so 3 pots. I've seen some people actually not play this anymore and just like, let's say, just use a period, for example, as your draw engine. I think that's also worth considering. I think it's just because we have sort of like the normal summons, let's say the beaver or the frog, and so yeah, I don't know. It's something I'm considering. This is more so important for me when I'm like post side, and I just really want to see my side cards. That's the reason for me. And then I decided to up this. So instead of the 3 Dark Ruler no more in the main, so I have a 3rd Dark Ruler in the side. We're doing 2 Ruler, 2 Droplet in the main, because after Joshua Schmidt's profile would feature the Manakit Cat for example, against Spright would be like the Thunder King Ryo that would be summoned. I just wanted to just up it a little bit for monster negation, just to sort of work around that, especially right after that event. I was worried that people would try to mimic that a lot for this event at the double box tourney, and I really like it at this moment. The other thing, I never really bother main decking back row removal in Spright, but I decided to this point. And if you have the Fenrirs, these 2 could definitely be replaced for the Fenrirs, and then I guess you'd have to try to find a spot for a 3rd one, or maybe just play it at 2, but ideally I think you should play it at 3. I did really like it, at least, you know, going first you can set it, and it actually is still useful against some of the top decks right now, mainly because of their field spell, right? Like Runic Spell, get rid of their Fountain, Tear, you know, their field spell, as well as Flunder is sort of coming back in play lately, if you've noticed some of the recent Premier Event top cuts, and the map is very, very deadly, so I just definitely want to get rid of that, and it's been pretty good for me. Otherwise, you can just main deck like 1 Feather Duster if you want to, but something, if you again watch my top cut YCS YouTube breakdown, Cosmic Cyclone was the most played staple in the topping list, and a lot of people were main decking it as well, and so I thought I'd follow suit. And the 1 Call by the Grave, which has been sort of falling in play lately, and actually quite a lot of people were siding it instead, so you know, something worth considering. But yeah, that's 43 in the main. That's sort of the size I usually go with when I'm playing 3 Prosperity. So yeah, let's get to the extra in the side deck. Alright, so the extra in the side deck, 3 elves, standard sprint. So I want to play 2, especially if the first one gets interrupted, and so you just have that follow-up. The next turn, I just can't seem to find a spot for it in the extra deck, but I'll tell you some of maybe other alterations I would like to make. The IP, it's interesting. This actually comes up more now because of sprint, and you just get bodies more easily. And you can get like Elf, Toad, and IP quite easy now and more reliably than before Darkwing Blast. So I actually originally had sometimes cut this, but now I have it in for sure. We do have the Phoenix This one, so I had to get rid of Dark, which I know a lot of you might think, wow, why? But for me personally, like Dark is good, but it's not something where I feel like it's sort of like a difference maker for me for a lot of the parts. Whereas a Nightmare Phoenix, outing that certain floodgate or back row before I really commit to go for the kill is just so important to me that I really want to keep it in. The Nightmare Unicorn, originally I was just going to swap this out for Avermax, but the problem is, you know, because IP comes a lot more often, and Unicorn is usually sort of better in the sense of just because it can actually provide that interruption, whereas, you know, some decks could out Avermax pretty easily, but it is definitely a house. So I'm going to keep the Unicorn. What I was actually going to consider was taking out the Downer for the Avermax. Now that does certainly mean that, you know, Zeus will no longer have that 4 material play, but realistically, lately I'm finding I might even cut Sky Cavalry as well, because the Zeus line of play with Sky Cavalry isn't really coming up that much anymore, because people can just out that one monster, the Cavalry, before you can go into Zeus. 2 Gigantic, pretty standard. Now, especially with Sprint, this is at 3200 attack a lot more often. Toad, because I'm playing Swap Frog. I think it's really good now, again, because of that double cross, which can bring this back. Worst case, even if your opponent doesn't have a monster, because you do need that condition to be met if you want to revive Toad with Elf. Oil Brew, again, pretty solid. This is a card that I've been kind of like sometimes cut, sometimes put it back. I think that Banish is kind of nice, especially adding the Nip token. Cat Shark for the OTK. Some people played by Gusto, whatever that little you know, bird-looking thing for the OTK. I like Cat Shark. The side Red Resonator for Tom never came up, but you know, at least for regional level events and higher, you probably need it. Sadly, I mean, it's the time rules. I decided to side out the Nibs at this point. Feather Duster, and then that 3rd Dark Ruler on the side evenly. If you saw my YCS breakdown, it's 2nd most played in the topping list in terms of side deck staples, so definitely a card you want to have. Going first side option, so I'm just doing, I got rid of D-Barrier instead of Anti-Spell because I think it's very, very strong right now. Triple Psalm. The thing is, this can also be Eradicator Epidemic Virus, which is something I've been testing, and it just sort of depends. It's certainly and its Eradicator is definitely almost impossible to stop, whereas Anti-Spell is sort of easy to out if your opponent has just like that quick play back removal or even Fenrir at this point. So just something to consider, but I did really like it, and it's certainly a game winner. So that's it for the quick update for the deck list. So yeah, let's just move right on to the box opening. Okay, so now time for the box opening part. You know, not an official pack opening channel, hence the lack of proper setup, but the audio might be also pretty bad because we're just using my phone, but yeah, let's get right to it. Okay, so I have to skip that part because that was pretty hard to open. I don't know, please don't, okay, there we go. Darkwing Blast, so basically I'll get the right half, and you can have the left half. Okay, and so yeah, how about you start us off, and again, whoever pulls better buys each other dinner, so go ahead. Keep in mind, guys, if she doesn't actually play Yu-Gi-Oh, she's not gonna know anything, but only maybe comment on the artwork. Alright, Cucumber Horse, okay. Yep, just go one at a time for the audience here.
Cucumber Horse.
To introduce me.
That's good.
Okay.
Interesting.
Similar tree, no. That's pretty bad. That was our super. Hey, ramen.
Yum.
Okay, Dragon Open. Yep. Okay, next pack. Unzones, yep. Keep going, and then just no one cares. Another Cucumber Horse. Oh, is that our secret? Oh man, that's unfortunate. I don't think it's that good. Oh, well, whatever. At least you pulled the secret. Okay, keep going. Camellia, okay. Bamboo Sword. Alright. Okay, pack number 3.
It's cute.
It's pretty cute. Ninjutsu. And whatever. Bayrock Dragon. Amazonas. Prediction. Oh gosh, what is this? Okay, pretty bad so far. Another Ogre. Ninjutsu, Scareclaw, Tearland Screen, it's a pretty good card. Kushtia Birth. Blessing. Oh.
That's cute.
Oh man, this pack's terrible. Oh goodness. Okay, a Blackwing card, okay. Trapagate Showdown, Amazona Silver, Chillimant Scream. Oh, it's the bad one. I was a little bit happy for a sec. That was the good Fenrir, whatever. Laughing Puffin, Underworld. Yeah, okay. Tilty Entertainment again, Amazona Secret Arts, Decisive Battle, whatever. Blackwing again. That's alright. Oh my goodness, these are abysmal so far. Okay.
Interesting. Puffin again.
Oh gosh. Alright. This is why you don't buy sealed, guys. This is terrible. Next pack, we got another Scareclaw card. Liger King. Hey, that's not bad. You can use it in Spright. Blackwing, more Blackwing Counter Trap. Oh, same one. Oh, we've seen this so many times today. Okay. Oh, these are getting terrible. Oh, it's upside down. Okay, Catalyzer, Art Tool, Amazona's Pet Liger, again, Soul Scissors, Nurse Goody, Yoshiro, that's a new one. Scareclaw Declan, Reki, and Psychic Rover. Okay. We'll just go faster now. Pep, Omen, Tailman Heartbeat, Catalyzer. Oh, okay, this is actually kind of like $10, so that's nice. I have two, so I could, okay, that's not bad, that's not bad. Sadly, that's the only like decent card pull so far. All right, so we got $10 here so far. Spiritual Preparation, Cosmo. I can't pronounce that. So bad. That's our Ultra. Oh man, this is terrible. Okay. All right, let's see. Turbo Tainted last pack. Can we get anything decent? No, we did not. Wow. Oh my goodness. Oh, that has to be the worst box opening. At least the half of it. Like, I've had for a while. All right, my turn. Let's see if I can pull a little better. I don't know how to open packs though, because I am not a pack opening channel. All right. So we'll go Ninjutsu, Cosmo again. Nothing worth mentioning. Oh my god, this is terrible. Okay, yep, Reki. Okay, Cucumber Horse again. Back again. Ninjutsu. Oh god, this is terrible. Yep, Blackwing stuff. More. Okay, so now we have another Cucumber Horse. Jeez. Oh my god, really? Like the worst secrets of the set? Oh goodness gracious, this is terrible box. Alright, I accidentally knocked the camera, but we're back. Tailnet, Amazonas, what is this? Wallow, okay. Pretty bad there. Okay, Goaty, Soul Scissors again. Oh my god, is that more Blackwing stuff? Useless. Okay. I need some unicorn. Come on, or not unicorn. Fenrir. Come on, please. Bless me with something. This is awful, awful, awful. Oh my god, I am so sad right now. Alright. Okay, come on, please, Fenrir. Like, then I'll be happy. Oh, okay. I mean, that's something, I guess, but it's not worth anything. Goodness, like this is terrible, terrible box. Preparation. What is this? Terry's gonna hit and see some Subterra support. I keep knocking the camera out, and so the angle is probably gonna be all messed up. Yeah, Bestial. Okay. Nope, really bad. Oh, I mean, I already have. You only need one, but free, I guess. Alright. Let's see here. Tilting Entertainment, Heartbeat, Prediction Princess. Yep. Alright, last pack. It would have to be an Ultra. So let's hope it's worth it. Please be something. Please be Fenrir. Oh my god, this is terrible. Okay. Well, that was it for the pack opening. I honestly can't even tell you who won because that was probably the worst value ever out of a box. This is like the only decent cards, and by decent, I'm being very generous. So yeah, anyways, thanks for watching, everyone. Take care.
Bye, everyone.